Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. It's so good to have you all back. Those that are new, welcome. I appreciate you coming and viewing my channel. Those who have been here before, welcome back. Okay, so we're here today because we want to see how I got that look. Boom. Right now, we are naked face, bare face, nothing, nothing, nothing. Now, people have commented, it's like, oh, you have eyebrows? Yes, I had tattoo eyebrows done many, many years ago. I was supposed to go back for a touch-up, I think after 2-3 years or something like you're supposed to go back for a touch-up. I didn't. I was like, that's good enough. I'll just do what I do. You'll see what I'm going to do. But other than that, yeah. So people have commented on, oh, you have eyebrows. Yes, I have tattooed eyebrows. Okay. So we're going to start with, oh, I'm dropping stuff. We're going to start with putting in our primer. My skin type is oily. Oily. And it's even worse in the summertime. So I wear matted everything. I'm putting on Rhianna's Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty, can you see it? I love this stuff. I'm telling you, Miss Riri, she hit the nail on the head with this stuff right here. Plus it keeps my oil under control, makes my makeup last all day long. I love it. So okay, that's on. Now, next thing I'm going to put on is Morphe. Now, a lot of people don't talk about Morphe, but I like Morphe makeup. I do. And so, that's what I'm putting on around my eyes, my forehead. Boop. So that's what we got going on right there. And then, see, I've tried a lot of products in my day. And I stick with what works. Now, sometimes I have to go a little expensive, like Riri, the Fenty, but it's worth it. And then other times you get some stuff and you get the same results for something that you can get at the drugstore or whatever. So I'm very particular about my coins and how and where I spend them. So everything that I use isn't real expensive. But then sometimes I do go very expensive. Oh, in this case, I'm using the NYX. Let me get it to the light here. I'm using NYX. And this color is, this one is the Total Control. Let me see what the color is now. Wait a minute. This one is Mocha. Yes. Total Control. Total Control. And this one is with the dropper. But it lasts. So I'm just going to put just a little bit here. Didn't get it. I'm telling you, I'm running out. Lord. Little here. Forgot to do my chin too. I usually try and do the key points of highlighted. So this Morphe is just a little bit shade lighter. A little shade lighter than my NYX. And that's because I'm doing it around my eyes. You know, the high points. And I'm going to blend it in now. And it blends in nicely. This is the Morphe right now. I'm blending in because that's the lighter one. Get my chin. And then the NYX. That one's just a little bit darker. And that's for the outer parts You know how we do. We have to highlight, blend, highlight and blend some more. Oh my goodness. But it's the truth though. That's what we have to do. To get the look that we want. We can't just use the same color. It just won't work. So we blend it out. We have to make sure that we just don't do to the face. We have to blend it under. So it's not so obvious. We have to blend it in. I say, blend, and blend some more. That's what I believe in. Because actually, makeup is really supposed to enhance what we already have. Just make us look as natural as possible. In my eyesight. In my opinion, I should say. Shouldn't be so overbearing. It looks like you got putty on your face. And again, this is just my opinion. How I feel about it. I'm not saying everybody have to co-sign on how I feel about it. But I think that makeup should be enhance what you already have. It shouldn't be overpowering, overbearing. That like you got layers and layers and layers. Like your skin can't breathe. I don't like that. For myself. I really don't. Okay, so I think we pretty blended out. Let's look. Neck. Good. Yep. I think we blended out pretty good. So now, what else I use? Now this one's got a price to it too. So my eye primer. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one I've found to be the best. I've used others. I've drugstore to mid price. I found that this one is the best. Now this is a little pricey too, but if it's gonna make your eye makeup, it's like this. I don't want to be double handling stuff. Meaning that if I put my makeup on in the morning and I'm walking out the door flawless, I don't want to go to the ladies' room by 1 o'clock and it's a whole wash away. Now I got to touch it up. No. This right here makes it last. So I like that. So I'm going to put a little on my brush because a little goes a long way with this, I will say. So it's worth the investment. Y'all going to find out eventually with me that it's all about making my coins go the distance. And it could be because of my background being in finance. It's important to me about how money is spent, how it's utilized, where we can save, budgeting. I mean, that's my life. That's my career, I should say. So I take a lot of those tools that I use in the business world and apply them to my day-to-day life. And that's helped me to be successful financially. And it'll be times where I'll sit and talk to you all about different aspects of finances, ways to save, when to invest, and, just ways to cut corners, but not to the point where it jeopardizes your lifestyle so much that you're not living your life. We all want to be able to live our best life, but we want to be able to do it effectively, conservatively, but not overspending. All right. So with that being said, let's go back. Now we're going to do the eye primer. Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, so I'm just going to blend this in because it's just like a little bit too much came out on the brush. And do the other eye. And some people might ask, well, why is she putting the primer? And she just put makeup on her eye. She put the primer. You know why I'm putting the primer on? Because I'm going to be doing my eye makeup soon. And I want it to adhere to the eye primer. And that'll make it last. So that's why. I mean, everybody has their own technique. I'm not knocking anybody else's technique. And I hope y'all don't come for me with my technique. Because this is what works for me. I'm just showing you how I got the look that I showed earlier on the promo there of the here we go, of this video. Okay, now what color are we gonna go with? So I have, again, I pick and choose. I have Anastasia's Beverly Hills, but this is my girl right here, Jackie Aina. This is her makeup right here. I love her. Jackie, 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 Jackie. I love her. So this is her palette. So I'm going to use some of the colors from here. And I have another Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Alisa Edwards. I have her palette as well. And these are the colors on that one. And the last palette that we're going to use for the eye color is Morphe. Can you see it? It's my Morphe palette. And that one looks like this. And as you can see, I use them all. They all have been used. I have other palettes too, but that's what we're going to be using today. So let's quickly get to it. For in my corner, I am going to put just a little bit of white. And sometimes I put white all the way across, because if I really want my colors to pop, I'll put a little white underneath and then put my colors on top. But I don't think we need to do that today, because as you can see, today is a casual day. It's the weekend. We're not going to try to go all. It's not the nightlife, so we're not going to go all out. We just go do some casual look. Okay. Just put a little color here. Okay. Just a little bit, not a lot. Just a little bit. So now we have on beige. What goes good with beige? A little purple, maybe a little purple, tan. All right, we're gonna mix a little Supreme from Jackie's palette. We're gonna mix that with a little of this Supreme with Pinker. We're gonna mix these two. This one and this one. Sometimes I don't always go with the exact color that they have on there. Sometimes I want to mix it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. What we got so far? So now, from my Morphe palette, I'm going to use a little of this burgundy right here. This one right here. Can you see it? This one. Put a little of that in the corner. We'll do a little bit more. Yeah. And don't worry about messing up, because any mess up can be fixed. You know. These are colors that I think I'm going to mix today. Now we're just going to try and blend them. This is what I do. I blend them in so that it's not so choppy, looking at one color then the next color. We're going to blend them in so it's a smooth, gradual progression from one color to the next. Mm-hmm. Now again, we're not going all out with, put a little more on this one, going all out with hard colors today because it's just the weekend. You know, we're going to run a few errands, take care of some business, and that's it. And just look good doing it. That's all. Just look good doing it. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. We're going to hit this corner one more time just to enhance just a little bit of the white. Just a little bit more. Alright. So now we're just going to clean it up just a little bit. I'm going to take my brush that I used to just to clean up some of the area where we kind of went a little haywire. Maybe went a little off track, more area than coverage than we wanted. And it's all good. It's all good. No biggie. Alright. I think I'm just going to blend that just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And over here, this one blended pretty good. Alright. I'll go back underneath because I don't want any color. Some people do. And like I said, if I'm going out to the club or something like that, then I might go all out. I might go all out with a little extra color and, you know. But right now, we're just going out on the weekends, taking care of some business. And we just want to look good doing it. Alright, so now we have that done. Now we're going to do the eyebrows. Fill those in. And this is the way I do them. Not trying to say that y'all have to do it this way. And I'm not knocking how anybody else do their eyebrows. But this is how I do mine. And I'm using, I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you what I'm using. I am using the NYX Fine Edge Point pencil. I love it. I really do. The blacks are so nice and vibrant. They last all day. Huh? That's what I'm all about. That lasting all day stuff. Wait a minute, I'm messing up just a little bit. Let me stop talking and concentrate on what I'm doing. Okay, that's a little thicker than I normally do, but it's okay. We're going to run with it. Now we're just going to do the other side. And what about eyebrows? You can always get one just perfect and then other one, you ever notice, just want to act up? Ugh, frustrating, right? But we're going to try and get this one right. Here we go. Okay. All right. Well, these eyebrows right here is just a little bit thicker than I normally do. But we're going to just tone it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, as we let that dry, we're going to pull out our Laura Mercier translucent powder. See, again, some things I go less expensive on. Like my NYX makeup, my NYX liner, you know. But sometimes paying a good price doesn't mean you're always going to get the quality that you're looking for. But in other cases, like this Laura Mercier, gotta have it in your repertoire. It's a must-have. Now, the first time I got it, I purchased the small one, the translucent. This time I got the big one because I loved it so much. And it lasts. I got the big one, and this time I got it with a little bit of a tint. But this is what I do. I take just a little bit. I don't open, and I put it into the cap. Because this stuff is expensive. It's expensive. I put a little into the cap. I take my brush that I'm going to blend it with, and I rub it through. That way my brush is fully saturated with it. I'm not wasting any of it. Huh? And then I begin to apply it. Nicely. And it sets me for the day. Now, I might need just a little bit more. It's all good. Again, just a little bit. As you can see, just a little bit into the top. And then I take my brush. I put it in here. I'm not dropping an ounce of it. And I put it in my brush. It's all fully embedded in my brush. For easily, I don't have to worry about dropping any on my clothes. Because a lot of times, when I do my makeup in the morning, I'm already dressed. Yeah. And so I don't have to worry about dripping anything onto my clothes. It's all good. So we got the purplish pink going in the eyes. You see it. All right. Now that's on. Now we're going to line the eyes. Again, NYX. I love it. And again, like I said, we just going for a simple look today. We ain't got to go all out. Put our little wingtip on there. Gotta do it. Okay, we got one eye done. Going on to the next. Okay, so we wingtip that one. We wingtip this one. You all see it. It's coming together, right? You see it, right? Okay. So, last but not least, get some lip color. Let's see what we got here. So, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, I go to my local beauty supply store for my colors. And then other times, I won't. But today, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do some local beauty supply store colors. I thought I had my burgundy here. Wait a minute. I'm searching. Okay. Well, obviously I don't. So we're going to go with what we do have. We're going to make it work. I thought I had the burgundy here with me. Let me go get it. Just one moment.